Hello, MAGFest. Welcome to VOICE-A-PALOOZA. This is me Wabbajack. And today, you are to experience true madness. Why, you didn't know that the Wabbajack could be used as a microphone, did ya? That's just part of the magic. And we have mages everywhere. Hello to the mage in the back, even though you're not a Daedric god. So, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me while I whip this out. I would like to introduce to you our madcap group of voice actors here today. I say madcap to give you an impression that we're going to be funny. We shall see. In the meantime, I would like to start things off with a very hearty, very heartfelt Colossus roar. That wasn't quite as loud as I thought it was going to be. I know, but somewhere, he's not here today, but somewhere, John St. John is suffering from a hangover. And I want him, wherever he is in this country, to suddenly go, oh my God. So, are we going to do this? Louder than any Colossus roar ever. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the band you've known for all these years, the VOICE-A-PALOOZA Lonely Hearts Club Band. Let's start off with the ladies, shall we? You know her from the Adventures in Fallout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sherry Elliker. She's a little bitter cup, and she's a little bit rock and roll.
Oh, thank you.
I was talking about Jen Johns. The next man, I finally made it to Emperor. I had to deal with protecting Patrick Stewart and all the other emperors. I finally make it to Emperor. And this bastard kills me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexander Brenton. Yeah, yeah.
So much excitement.
Wabbajack. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been walking around all day playing his ukulele. And no one has dropped a single fucking dollar in his hat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man known as Captain Cable, Big Bill Brody, but really legally, Mike Rawson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for his first appearance on VOICE-A-PALOOZA, a man who's voiced many different characters in video games and things that you don't know about that your mother was involved in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome George Ledoux. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our panel here today. Out in the crowd, we also have someone who's been with us before. Where is Farad? There he is, Farad Muhammad, who has been on VOICE-A-PALOOZA. Give it up for him, everybody. A man whose laugh was praised by Conan O'Brien. And now you know why.
Yeah.
Hey, I praised that laugh before Conan did.
So we are going to have some fun today. We're going to be doing lots and lots of different classic movies.
What?
Yes. And we're going to be doing them in the voices of video game characters that you may know from us, or a voice that we just decided to make up, or if you, by popular demand, shout out that you'd like us to do something. Also, show your cards if you have them out in the crowd. Wave them up. Does everybody have them? Oh my. Have you picked out a phrase, a random phrase, something maybe your mother called you growing up, maybe something you heard in an old TV show, maybe a dirty joke that Bob Einstein once told? Bob,
Something that echoes in your head like an earworm every day.
Anything that you would like one of us to read up here. And where is our gentleman? Right here. He is going to be coming down the center of the aisle in a moment. And I want everybody to take your cards if they're filled out and pass them towards the center of the aisle. Pass them all there. And he will come through and collect them, and we will pass them out amongst us randomly.
And there will be a quiz next
during the course of this event, and we will be reading your quotes in character voices throughout the day. Okay? Sound good?
Yeah!
Woo-hoo!
Let me hear a big huzzah.
Huzzah!
Lovely. Yeah, all we need are a couple of giant turkey legs, and that would have been just like being at the Renaissance Festival, you know? So, as we are getting these cards brought up to the table and we are distributing scripts, what I would like to do is start to our left with our esteemed colleague George, who will introduce himself and tell him a little bit about him, tell us and you a little bit about himself, because he knows about himself already.
Way too much.
We'll just move on down the line. So George, who are you?
Well, you just said who I am. I'm George Ledoux. I am a voice actor. This is my first year at MAGFest, and it's extremely exciting and also extremely overwhelming, but it's been great so far. Yes, I've been a voice actor for over 20 years, like close to 25 years. My earliest games were in the 90s. I did games called Majesty, and I also worked in the BattleTech franchise. I did, recently I've been doing things like Thief, Neverwinter Nights, Dying Light. Dying Light, the zombie game, yes. So there we go. I've got a big, long list of titles, but I am getting old and my brain's not pulling them up. So we're going to have fun. You'll see. All right, thank you.
How's everybody doing today? My name is Alexander Brandon, and I'm just going to introduce myself in the voice of Morgan Freeman because that's my go-to. It's what people expect. Fine. I'll just let it out all in the beginning. So, I've done various games in the past, among them Tyrion, Jazz Jackrabbit 2, and Unreal Tournament as a composer, but more recently in games like Skyrim with the likes of this talented individual here, and yes, that was a lot of fun. The characters specifically were Ann Kano and Ahmad Motier, so if you're playing those games, you're listening to me being a douchebag. More recently, I've also done things like audio direction for games like Wasteland 2, and more recently, Torment Tides of Numenera, and Wasteland 3, and coming soon, System Shock 3. And that's a big excitement. That goes back to my days of composing for games like Deus Ex.
Yes.
So, got to get that out there. And that's who I am.
He's got the magic hands, Mama. I am Wes Johnson. I am known for characters such as... Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shea Gorath, Daedric Prince of Madness. Lucian LeChance of the Dark Brotherhood. Hermes Mora. The Emperor. Titus Mead, the murdered.
Yes.
Mo Cronin from Fallout 3. And anybody out there who's hauling around some hefty hickory today? Anybody? The Silver Shroud, or I am also Fox. I win again. Or maybe I don't. You know who does win again all the time? Sherry Elliker.
Oh, thank you. I have to admit, I think the last video game I did was I don't know what she did, but she was in Fallout 3. Her name was Star Paladin Cross. Oh. But I don't do any impersonations. The only impersonations I do are my family. So like my mother.
Can we hear one? Let's hear your mother. Go ahead.
My mother would say, "What the hell is a video game, for Christ's sake?" And my father, who's in his 80s, would say, "I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're doing something in there with a machine." And my niece Katie, when she was 4, she would say things like, I don't know what the video game is, but you better stop it. Shut up. So anyways, that's my lovely family. But now I do mostly narrations and commercials and things like that. So I'm kind of known as that smooth jazz kind of voice. So I get a lot of work that says things that are reassuring, like
erectile dysfunction won't last forever.
Yeah, this medicine could cause anal leakage. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. But not Jan Johns. Jan Johns is killing it.
I am anal leakage. It's so gross. Hi, I'm Jan.
So we're not going to be switching chairs today, just to let you know.
Yeah, that's why I brought this paper towel.
I'm Jan. I've worked on some Fallout stuff, and I do some narration for Disney. So if you have the spy in your house, Alexa, if you tell her to tell you a Disney story, I narrate a lot of the stories like Finding Dory and Zootopia and Tangled and other things that, some of those stories are a little scary, I'm gonna be honest, when you look at them, but they're very heartwarming. And then, so yeah, that's me, and I like to have fun, and I'm really grateful to be here, that's all.
You did the voice of some kind, it was either a toy or a vibrator. I'm not sure which one it was.
They can be used as both. They're mainly, aimed at kids, so probably not. So it's a blender for Fisher-Price. But I don't even know if they make it anymore. It kind of was outlawed in 3 states, so I don't know. Yeah. But this is Mike Rawson.
Now would be a good time, Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike. First-time listener, long-time caller. And I don't have anyone to my right to smoothly segue into. I'm known primarily in these circles as the voice of God in Fallout 3. Easiest voice I've ever done, Smooth Skin. I've done a lot of voices over the years. I've started doing ads for Metro way back when in the 80s. Started doing comedy back then. That's when I first met Wes Johnson. And I have been an aspiring entertainer, voiceover actor, singer, songwriter, world-famous bon vivant for a long time. And as the years roll, I find myself at places like this that are so glorious. And I get known more and more just for being that old guy with the beard and the ukulele. And so, hi, I'm Mike.
Mike, didn't you have something you wanted to say about a special someone?
Say it again.
Is there something you wanted to say about a special someone?
Oh, I did want to do that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's please have a moment of silence in the memory of Mean Gene Okerlund! Thank you.
It was a moment of silence.
He was a wrestling announcer. He just died recently. And the thing about Mean Gene was, in all that chaos, his whole career, you know how wrestling is, pro wrestling, like our president, and it's all this gut and blah, 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 blah. In the meantime, Mean Gene, in a little suit, tuxedo, little jowly bald guy with a microphone, and Jesse Ventura beside him, ranting and raving, and Mean Gene would say, well, you're very upset, aren't you? And he was beautiful, so let's remember him. And don't forget Laurel and Hardy, goddammit. I've been running into this. I want to stop this right now. I want people to remember Laurel and Hardy. When you go home tonight, watch some Laurel and Hardy, damn it. Do not forget them. Thank you.
All right, and I would like to have a moment of silence for that bit.
May it rest in peace.
All right, do we have our cards? Let's bring those up here, and we'll pass these along. Everybody take a little bit of the stack. You can shuffle them. You can pull a couple of them off.
Oh, boy, a poker game.
Take them to yourself.
Okay, there we go. What are we
Alex
supposed to do?
picking out a few for himself. There we go, and pass them on down, and we're gonna just I'll take that one. There we go.
This is terrible handwriting. The kids today don't know how to write in cursive. All texting and...
Can't read this terrible, childish writing.
I like that, though.
Okay, I bid 3, no trump.
All right, so let's start off with just one round. Pick one of your cards, pick a voice, tell us what voice you're going to do it as, and give us one card. And if it's yours, you can wave your hand, and if you liked it, you can give it a big huzzah. If you think it was just okay, some polite golf applause. Or just if you don't like it at all, you can give it a nice, ooh. Let's try the huzzah.
Huzzah!
Let's hear the polite golf applause. And let's hear the ooh. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay.
All right. This is from the game Majesty, where I sounded like this the entire time. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. That's how it ends.
That was mostly huzzah. Some were just confused, but mostly I heard huzzah. Alex, go right ahead.
Earlier in MAGFest, I did a one-man Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And I also was lucky enough to voice, and it was official, for Lucasfilm, Ben Kenobi for a toy, BB-8 toy. So that was a heck of a lot of fun. So, for Ben Kenobi. Luke, I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi.
Is that a huzzah? Everybody's just shaking their head. That was a huzzah. Yeah. All right, let's, I'm going to do since I have the Wabbajack here. Since I have the Wabbajack here, we'll do this first one as Sheagorath. Are we ready? Here we go. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Fuck you!
That's a huzzah.
I think they do use that in the Mary Poppins, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Sherry, yes.
So this actually said whoever will make this the funniest. So I should pass it on. But I think my dad might say this. Whenever I'm on my period, I feel like a sneeze, and I feel like a sneeze coming on. I worry my tampon will pop out.
Huzzah!
Weak, but thanks.
I mean, everybody's dad, right?
That's a legitimate concern, you know? Okay, so John St. John is not here, which is sad, but he has, I think this is his line, correct? But I'm going to try my best to sound like a dude, but I can't do impressions, so I'm going to...
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass.
They flipped it over.
Well, this is the first card that came up for me, and I instantly thought of Droopy. So here's the line. There's nothing I like better than banging whores.
All righty then. Now, I would like everyone to turn to our first movie of the day. Now, we get to decide who it is. Now, we had talked about, Sherry, you would be Sally.
Okay.
We need a Harry. This is When Harry Met Sally. When Harry Met Sally, who should play Harry and in what voice? I mean, do we want to go with Morgan Freeman?
That wouldn't be bad.
I think Morgan Freeman in When Harry Met Sally as Harry, and who would the Barry is Morgan, yes, and then it says Barry, but they evidently changed it. So Barry is Harry. It's just I don't know. They may have changed their mind midway through the script. So Barry and Harry are the same. They're one and the same. We need to have someone play the elderly female customer at the end, and it doesn't have to be a female. Who would that be? Me. How about as Hermaeus Mora? Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, our first movie feature of the evening, When Harry Met Sally. George, would you do the scene for us? Set the scene.
When Harry Met Sally. Scene 7, interior. Carnegie Delicatessen Day. Harry and Sally each about to eat large pastrami sandwiches.
So, what do you do with these women? You just get out of bed and leave?
Sure.
Now, explain to me how you do it. What do you say?
I have an early meeting, or an early haircut, or an early squash game.
You don't play squash.
They don't know that. They just met me.
That's disgusting.
I know. I feel terrible. Now let me go do my visa ad.
I'm so glad I never got involved with you. I would have just ended up being some lady that you had to get out of bed and leave at 3 in the morning and then go clean your
Andirons?
Andirons?
andirons.
That's what go in the fireplace.
I did not know that.
That's an antiquated term.
The things in the fireplace. We learned something today. Everybody say andirons.
Andirons. And you don't even have a fireplace. I could have read that last line first and I would have known that. Oh, not that I would know this.
Why are you getting so upset? This isn't about you.
Yes, it is. You're a human affront to all women, and I'm a woman.
Look, I don't feel great about this, but I don't hear anyone complaining.
Of course not. You're out the door too fast, asshole.
Hey now, I think they have an okay time.
How do you know?
What do you mean, how do I know? I know.
Because they, you know.
Yeah, because they...
Yeah, but how do you know they really...
What are you saying? They fake orgasm?
It's possible.
Get out of here.
Why? Most women, at one time or another, have faked it.
Yeah, well, they haven't faked it with me, okay? Their feathers are just too bright.
Excuse me, no fireplace. How do you know?
Because I know.
All right, I forgot you're a man.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a man.
Nothing. It's just that all men are sure it never happens to them, and all women at one time or another have done it. You do the math.
You don't think I can tell the difference?
No.
Please, don't be ridiculous.
Sally just stares at Harry. A seductive look comes on her face. Slowly, she laughs into the beginning of what builds to be a wild orgasm.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You all right?
Oh, God. Oh, yes. God, yes. I'm coming. Oh, yes. Yes. God, honey. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
Say what to
Thank
name.
you.
Yes, sir!
You go to the last line. George, you have it.
Oh, sorry. Sally finishes. Takes another bite of her sandwich. Smiles innocently. Hold on Harry in shock. And the rest of the customers and the waiters who couldn't help but overhear Sally's performance.
I'll have what she's having. Oh my God, oh yes, yes. Oh my, now it is time for us to go into, we've done this before, but it never gets old discussing just how stalky and creepy certain love songs can be.
Oh my God.
And what, you hear the music of the songs, and you get caught up in a tune, or you're singing along to it, and you don't listen to the words. You don't really know exactly what it is you're hearing until you hear it done dramatically, a dramatic reading. So I'm going to pass this one down. I think we need, Jan, you do this one here. And we'll do it from the female perspective, because I've heard Robert John do Sad Eyes, talking to a woman in a horrible way for years and years. I think it's time we turn the tables and let the woman actually be the asshole in this situation. So,
Are we talking like stalker asshole? Is that?
well, just read the lines. Give us a nice dramatic reading of this song. It's called Sad Eyes. You all know it, by Robert John.
How does it?
They like it very much next door.
How does it go? Am I?
No music. It's dramatic, Michael.
Dramatic.
I know.
So I'm a mean chick.
No. A dramatic reading. Poetry.
No, don't sing it,
Yes.
please. Because
You bring the passion, whatever character you'd like, just bring the passion and your interpretation of the words of this script.
Hey there, Sad Eyes. Looks like it's over. You knew I couldn't stay. She's coming home today. We had a good thing. I'll miss your sweet, sweet love. Why must you look at me that way? It's over. It's over, Sad Eyes. Turn the other way. I don't want to see you cry. Sad Eyes, you knew there'd come a day when we would have to say goodbye. Try to remember the magic that we shared. In time, your broken heart will mend. I never used you. You knew I really cared. I hate to have it end, but it's over, Sad Eyes. Turn the other way. Turn the other way.
I just want to say this sounds like my wedding night.
I don't want to see you cry. Cry, cry, cry. Sad Eyes, you know there'll come a day. Hey, 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 hey.
There's 3 E's in the hey.
When we would have to say goodbye. That's the end of it.
It's like,
Now, since this is poetry, applause is nice, but we'd love to hear more clicks.
oh.
Oh, jeez.
That's lovely.
What
Music.
the hell have
my
I gotten
beret.
myself into?
By the way, we've all had that relationship, right?
Yes.
Not just me? All right. Let's
if
go
you're
back
old
to our
enough to
cards,
remember,
everybody.
hey,
We're going to
just
start
interject
down
for
on...
a second. There was a song when I was a teenager called Vehicle. I don't know if any of you remember this one, and it was like the awfulest song. I even knew it back then. Hey, I'm the friendly stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? I got pictures, got candy. I'm a lovable man. I want to take you to the nearest star. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll give you a... Oh, God,
I know,
it was
he drove
awful.
that van that said free candy on the side,
Say
right?
it again. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it was it could have been a van, windowless van. Hey,
Well, Michael, that was a good jam there, and you were going to play the ukulele earlier.
I know.
Why don't you get one of the cards out of here and pull out a card and give us whatever the reading is musically with your ukulele?
Oh, my goodness. All right, that's going to take a little, because some of these are just damn weird.
Just don't. Those are the ones we want. Just pull one out. Just pull one out.
Well, no, you mean
A card. Let me just clarify. Pull out a card. There you go. Use that one.
All right,
and
there it is. You
get-
picked well, Jan. Thank you very much. I can't even play this. Oh. Because it's too complicated, but I will sing it.
All right.
Although this is actually the Gilbert and Sullivan stuff, and I can't do that. But I will do the Tom Lear version of it. This says, I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England. I quote the, yeah, I can't do that one, but I can do this. There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, and oxygen, and nitrogen, and rhenium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, deuterium, vanadium, lanthanum, and osmium, and astatine, and radium, golden, protactinium, and indium, and gallium, iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium, yttrium, ytterbium, actinium, rubidium, boron, gadolinium, niobium, iridium, strontium, and silicon, silver, and samarium. And I forget the rest. Anyway. I tried. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jan, you want to throw a card at us here?
Yes.
Dig deep in your pile. Grab a good one.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do. Like I said, I don't do impressions, but I think we share this, and I feel really connected because I felt like I was alone, but now I feel like we're together in one bubble of.
Oh, Jan.
I'll have what she's having. Okay, no. So this is my bad impression of trying to sing this song. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic.
That was beautiful.
Grab us a card. Pick a card, any card, Sherry.
Going back to my repertoire of nothing, I will do this in the voice of my little tiny niece. I kill everything I fuck, and I fuck everything I kill. So there. Eat that, fuckers.
Thanksgiving was awesome this year, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do this one is Mo Cronin, this one here. There has to be something wrong with you. I got it. You're a goose fucker.
Oh, man. Oh, so much fucking. Okay, so it's great to be able to say that, right, sometimes? So I'm going to do this in the voice of Pee Wee Herman.
All right.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Yelled that right into my ear. I'm going to do a voice from my one of my games, the Thief 3, Deadly Shadows. At one point in the game, I played a bandit, a thug, who was trying to pass himself off as the major thief, Garrett. So here we go. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic.
Nice.
You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere, everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
These are the songs we have to choose from for poetry readings, and you can tell us who you want to read it. We have Don't You Want Me by the Human League. One Way or Another by Blondie. I'm on Fire by Bruce Springsteen.
That's good.
Here's a creepy one. Invisible by Clay Aiken. A classic creeper, Run for Your Life by the Beatles. Beautiful by James Blunt.
No idea.
And Hello by Lionel Richie.
Yes.
That's mine? All right. How, as Fat Fuck Frank, how about we do that as Lucian? Lucian LaChance? I've been alone with you inside my head. And in my dreams, it's mind. And in my dreams, I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Not even close.
I can see it in your eyes. I can hear it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted in my arms, all open wide. Because you know just what to say, and I know just what to do, and I want to tell you so much. I love you. Oh my God, oh. Okay. Now, this is very dramatic. This one here, I need somebody, who you think would be the best to play a young, small boy? Jan, please pull out the next script for The Sixth Sense.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we need the mother, Lynn. Who would be the mother? Mike? Mike?
Okay.
You mother. Get out your script.
Okay.
And Alex, why don't you do the play-by-play on this one?
Yeah.
Is that all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, VOICE-A-PALOOZA Theater presents the feature film presentation of The Sixth Sense.
A rain-soaked bridge, a two-lane road merges to one lane around a severe car accident. A rear-ended car has jumped the sidewalk and hit the guardrail of the bridge. The driver is helped out by the police. He's shaken, but okay. Police flares guide the cars as they crawl by. Lynn and Cole are standing still in a bumper-to-bumper traffic. Lynn leans her chin on the steering wheel. She tries to stare through the layer of water on the glass. She hits the windshield wipers.
Oh, I hope nobody got hurt.
Beat. Lynn glances over to Cole, who sits in his seat silently.
You're very quiet. You're mad I missed the flight, aren't you?
Cole shakes his head no.
I have 2 jobs, baby. You know how important they are for us.
Beat.
I'd give anything to have been there. I'm ready to communicate with you now.
That's not your line.
Oh, my bad. I got it too enthusiastic.
I'm ready to communicate with you now.
Beat.
Communicate?
Tell you my secrets.
The way he says the words gives Lynn a chill.
What is it?
Cole takes... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Cole takes a long time.
You know that accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She died.
Oh, my God!
Lynn leans over the steering wheel. She wipes the windshield with her palm to see better.
Can you see her?
Yes.
Lynn gazes out at the windshield at the line of red taillights. Beat.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
A woman in her late 40s, helmet cracked, hair matted with rain and blood, stands staring through Cole's passenger window. Lynn looks over slowly. She doesn't see anything outside his window. She eyes Cole.
Cole, you're scaring me.
They scare me too sometimes.
They?
Dead people.
Dead people?
Ghosts.
Beat.
You see ghosts, Cole?
They want me to do things for them.
Is it? They talk to you?
Cole nods yes.
They tell you to do things?
Cole nods yes again. Lynn becomes upset. She nods with grave understanding. Cole watches her.
What are you thinking, Mama?
I don't know.
You think I'm a freak?
Lynn's eyes move to Cole.
Look at my face.
Cole gazes at her intense expression.
I would never think that about you, ever. Got it?
Got it.
Beat. Cole smiles a tiny smile. Lynn glances down.
Just let me think for a second.
She drowns in her thoughts. Beat.
Grandma says hi.
Lynn looks up sharply.
She says she's sorry for taking the bumblebee pendant. She just likes it a lot.
What?
Grandma comes to visit me sometimes.
Lynn becomes still. Her face is unreadable. When she speaks, her words are extremely controlled.
Cole, that's very strong. Grandma's gone. You know that.
I know.
Beat.
She wanted me to tell you that
Cole, please stop.
She wanted me to tell you she saw you dance.
Lynn's
naked.
eyes look on Cole's.
She said when you were little, you and her had a fight right before your dance recital. You thought she didn't come to see you dance, but she did. She so did.
Lynn brings her hands to her mouth.
Yeah, she hid in the back so you wouldn't see. She said, Mom, she said you were like an angel.
Lynn begins to cry.
She said you came to her where they buried her and you asked her a question. And she said the answer is every day.
Lynn covers her face with her hands. The tears roll out through her fingers.
Mom, what did you ask?
Beat. Lynn looks at her son. She barely gets the words out.
Do I make her proud?
Cole moves closer to Lynn. She cradles him in her arms. Mother and son hold each other tight.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Hold each other tight.
Hold each
Go on.
other tight. Mama, I want back in the hole.
And scene.
Holy crap.
I have to state for the record that is really incorrect. The dead do not watch you dance. They watch you poop.
Did anyone detect the impression I was attempting? It was really bad, but Shirley Booth as Hazel.
Oh.
I was talking about Hazel, sport. Anyway, if you remember her, I was trying.
Could we have a moment of silence for the impression of Hazel? So, would you like a song or a card? It's time, folks, by popular demand, for another card. Oh. A text from John Walton. Any Caps fans in the house? So let's start down here with George. Yeah.
Okay. Some of you may know I've been across the hall a couple times doing the MAGFest versus game show. I've been the voice of Buff Studhorse for the last few years, the evil Buff Studhorse. So we're going to do that in this voice.
Yes, actually, throughout my life, my two greatest assets have been mental stability and being, like, really smart.
So I'm from Texas. I mean, I wasn't raised there, but I live there. And we got some people here. So you guys know those Lincoln commercials where you got Matthew McConaughey rolling the booger in his fingers? So this is gonna be like that, really introspective. You know any places where sailors like to hang out around here?
This one I've been asked to do as the Silver Shroud. Mistress of mystery, anyone can roast beef, but nobody can pee. a good smattering of golf applause, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you.
Okay, since Alexander did a Texan, I have an aunt that lives in Georgia. A rat just gave me a hand job. Very fucking good shit, brother.
Huzzah!
To be fair, that rat, huge hands.
Jeez. That is quite a visual. Okay, so this is my
Who's
bad...
Chuck E. Cheese? Okay.
What's his real name?
Charles E. Cheese.
Yeah, Charles E. Cheese. That's right. That's right.
Charles. Edward.
Well, now we know why. Entertainment.
This is my bad impression of Dame Maggie Smith. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mr. Denton, I shoot you in the anus.
I'd buy that from her. How did you get a hold of the script from the next Downton Abbey?
I have friends, lots of them.
Perhaps to contrast that timbre,
Yeah.
I'd like to do this one, chosen at random, as George C. Scott.
Sweetheart, I've told you a million times that is not where you put that.
That's a phrase I imagine George C. Scott used almost every day of his life. All right, I'm going to, what do you think? Beautiful? What
Yes,
do you want,
you are.
Sherry? Would you like Beautiful? Would you like Invisible by Clay Aiken? Run for Your Life?
Oh, that's a
Beatles?
bad one. Oh, Run for Your Life. Here's a good one, too,
Beatles,
if you're my
Run
age.
for Your Life.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, I think we better pass this down to Mike.
Well, I would love to hear you read that, though, in the voice you used as the reporter on Veep.
Oh, Andrea Tandy. Okay, fine, I can do that. Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You better keep your head, little girl, or you won't know where I am. Breaking news, you better run for your life if you can, little girl. This just in. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, little girl. And that's the end, little girl. Well, you know that I'm a wicked guy, and according to experts, and I was born with a jealous mind. I'm hearing that I can't spend my whole life trying just to make you toe the line. Wait a minute, this is just coming in, so it's just right off the wire. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, little girl. That's the end, little girl.
And duck.
I love this. Love it. I was like...
Man, I felt the Beatles all over that. That was... Now, we have a very dramatic scene here from Star Wars, The Last Jedi. It is a discussion between Luke and Rey about just what the Force is. And I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't Luke sound great as Popeye the Sailor Man?
Oh my God.
Oh, I think I came.
So, Mike, get out Star Wars The Last Jedi. Who will play Rey? George, you are now Rey.
Oh, good.
So,
Connery's.
Is Sean here
because
tonight?
when you think, young, fresh, full of the Force, you think Sean Connery.
That's a perfect casting, if you ask me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the high seas and somewhere around, Scotland, Welshland, Ireland, somewhere in that vicinity, we present to you VOICE-A-PALOOZA presents the feature film Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
Okay, let's get started.
Who were those things?
Caretakers, island natives. They've kept up the Jedi structure since they've been built.
I don't think they like me.
Oh, I can't imagine why, young fellow.
Well, Master Skywalker, we need you to bring the Jedi back because Kylo Ren is strong with the dark side of the Force. Without the Jedi, we won't stand a chance against him.
Well, what do you know about the Force?
It's a power the Jedi have that lets them control people and make things float.
Oh, that's impressive. Oh, every word in that sentence was wrong. Less than one, sit here. Legs crossed. The Force is not a power you has. It's not about lifting rocks and stuff. It's the energy between all things. A tension, a balance, a binds that binds the universe together. Oh, don't you get it?
Okay, but what is it?
Close your eyes. Now breathe in. Now reach out.
I feel something.
Yeah, you feel it there?
Me too.
You feel it?
That's not
Can
what
you
your
feel
mother
it?
said last night.
Oh. That's the Force.
Really?
Whoa! It must be really strong with you.
I've never felt anything. Ow! You meant reach out like... I'll try again.
Now you just breathe, just breathe. Oh, reach out with your feelings. What do you see?
The island. Life. Death and decay. That feeds new life. Warmth. Cold. Peace. Violence.
Uh-huh. And between it all?
Balance and energy. A force.
And inside you?
Inside me, the same force?
And this is Alaskan. The Force does not belong to the Jedi or to the Popeye. To say that if the Jedi die, the light dies is vanity. Can you feel that, young fellow?
I feel it, yes. There's something else beneath the island. A place. A dark place.
Balance. Powerful lights. Powerful darknesses.
It's cold. It's calling me.
Resiscapate it, Ray. Ray, you went right to the dark, doggone ya. I'll show you something or two.
That place, it was trying to show me something.
It offered you something you needed, you big bully, and you didn't even need to try to stop yourself.
I'm waiting to be impressed. No, but I didn't see you. Nothing from you. You've closed yourself off from the Force. Of course you have.
I've seen this.
Can anyone else sense the Force?
Coming through the walls.
I've seen this raw strength only once before in Ben Solo. Oh, it didn't scare me enough then. Oh, but it does now. Oh!
And the end. Now, we're going to go right to our next movie. And this one here is for George. And this one here is for Alex. Because we're going to do a bit of a gender swap here. So Alex and George are going to play Thelma and Louise.
And neither of us have ever seen the movie.
So what characters will you be playing, Thelma and Louise? Pick Thelma or Louise.
I'm going to do it. It sounds sort of like that Dr. Lady.
No, but you got to be a dude. It's a dude. These lines, you playing as dude. Oh, it is.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, from Venture Brothers.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yes, honey. Don't worry about it, honey. It's going to be beautiful. I'll do that. That's the closest thing I could think of.
How about Black Adam from DC Universe Online?
Which you are.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from VOICE-A-PALOOZA Theater, the feature presentation, Thelma and Louise.
Who's doing the scene? Anybody?
I'll do the scene this time. We'll patch down. Thelma and Louise, exterior car, driving shot, dawn. The T-Bird barrels down a fairly empty 4-lane highway. A truck passes going the other way. Interior car, dawn. The top is down on the car, and Thelma is slouched on the seat, her hair blowing wildly.
Hey, we're going to go to the next town and stop. We'll get a motel room. I can rest for a while and then figure out how to get us the money. We're going to need money, Thelma. How much money do you have with you?
What? Oh, I don't know. Let me look.
Thelma is rummaging through her purse. She finds her wallet and takes it out. Thelma finds some bills stuffed in the change compartment and takes them out. She straightens the money out.
$64.
As she is counting it, one of the bills flies out of her hands. Thelma's not that good at handling money.
Shit. $44.
Louise has not noticed any of this. She is so intent on her driving.
I'm cash poor.
We gotta get some money.
Exterior motel, establishing shot, day. The motel is near farms and agricultural areas with crops. Interior motel room, day, 6 a.m. The curtains are open and we can see the car parked right outside the room. Thelma is lying on the bed, staring up at the ceiling. Louise is bustling around the room, putting things in drawers.
Why are you unpacking? You said we were just gonna take a nap.
Louise did not realize she was doing it.
I don't know. I'm just nervous. I gotta figure out what to do.
Well, when you figure it out, wake me up.
Just what the hell is wrong with you?
Louise slams the closet door. Thelma jumps.
What do you mean?
Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? How am I supposed to act? Excuse me for not knowing what to do after you blow somebody's head off.
They are silent for a moment.
You could help me try and figure it out. I gotta figure out what to do. And you could try and help me.
I suggested we go to the police, but you didn't like that. So frankly, Louise, I'm all out of ideas.
Well, what's the big rush, Thelma? If we just give them some time, they'll come to us. Oh, Christ. I'm just not ready to go to jail yet. Why don't you go out to the pool or something and I'll figure it out.
Give me the keys.
Oh, you're not touching that car.
My stuff's in the trunk. God! You care more about that car than you do about most people.
Most people just cause me trouble. But that car always gets me out of it.
And scene. Oh, so lovely. I think we're going to do another swap in a second, another gender swap. But before we do, it's time to delve once again into our cards. Everybody reach out, grab yourself a card. And Mike, you go ahead and start down there.
Well, someone had the hand and pen to write this classic out. And I don't know, I've been looking at it and wondering who to do it as. And I'm going to really make a valiant attempt here and try to do it as Homer Simpson.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? Ambitious me. I met a traveler from an antique land. He said two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown, wrinkled lip, and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read.
which yet survive stamped on those lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fled. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Osmandius, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing besides round the collapsed wreck. Boundless and bare, the lone and level sand stretched far away. Thank you.
First, I want to commend your Homer Simpson, and second, I want to commend somebody for being able to write all that on a fucking little index card.
I know. That penmanship's beautiful.
That was really good, whoever wrote that.
Yeah,
Thank you. That was really nice.
All right, so this is my bad impression of my mother, who's from Indiana, and sounds nothing like this.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. How many assholes are on this ship anyway?
That's... As my mom. Oh, this was given to me as also. As my mom.
Go ahead.
It's okay? Who gave it to me?
I had it in my
Oh, this is, is Michael McCarroll here? No? Wait, dude,
Michael
what are you
McConnell.
wearing?
It's the Scott.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
So Michael told me this is the worst line he's ever heard in a Scottish porn. And he has written it on a card for me to read as my mother. So it's, take it. Take your dinner, you dopey bitch.
So in the mother theme, I'll read this one. That is one big pile of shit.
One card, concise message. All right, this one I have to stand up for. This one I'm going to do as William Shatner. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything is soft and smooth.
So I grew up in Annapolis, Maryland, and I've seen a couple of Caps games now and then. And when I learned that our generous, esteemed, amazingly cool host here was an announcer for the Caps, I figure I'm just gonna do my best to humbly and stumblingly honor this guy in what I see occasionally on Facebook.
Oh, wait a minute. You gotta wear the ring.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Here we go. The Ring of Power. I am the biggest Chungus!
By the way, to see Black Adam try on the ring and not shoot a laser at it was awesome.
I've done this voice for various things, but this one is also currently used in MAGFest Versus. He's the voice that explains a lot of things. So here it is. What is heavier, a 200-pound bag of bricks or a 200-pound bag of feathers? The answer is the feathers. 200 pounds of bricks is just a bunch of bricks, but if you carry 200 pounds of feathers, you also have to carry the weight of what you did to those poor birds.
All righty then. We are now going to do our gender swap. And in this one, we're going to revisit the Quentin Tarantino classic, Pulp Fiction. Jules and Vincent are traveling down the highway in their 1974 Chevy Nova. And in these roles, let's see, do you want to do Jules or Vincent?
I forgot my glasses, so I'm using my driving glasses. Thank you very much.
Well, that's good, because you're in a 1974 Chevy Nova, so that'll work out fine.
So I'll do Jules.
Jules, and you are Vincent then, Jan?
Okay.
And Mike, would you like to do the honors on the action?
The narration?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have a preference for?
Just a narrator voice.
Read it?
Yeah.
As
And
straight up?
this is Pulp Fiction by the VOICE-A-PALOOZA Players, our feature presentation.
An old, gas-guzzling, dirty, white 1974 Chevy Nova barrels down a homeless-ridden street in Hollywood. In the front seat are two young fellas, one white, one black, both wearing cheap black suits and thin black ties under long green dusters. Their names are Vincent Vega, the white guy, and Jules Winfield, the black guy. Jules is behind the wheel.
Okay, now tell me about the hash bars.
So what do you want to know?
Well, you know, hash is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't just walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated places.
I just realized I'm black, sorry. These are, wait, what, these are hash bars?
Go ahead and go back to what you were
Go
doing
to
before.
Brooklyn. I liked what you were doing, Sherry. I liked
Never
it.
mind, I was trying to be Vinnie Barbarino. Raise your hand if you know who that is. I didn't think so, thank you. It was shortly after the Earth cooled that his character was up there. Okay, go on.
I liked where you were headed. So you're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated places, you know.
Right. I lost my place. Where the fuck are we?
Those are,
oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Wait, those are hash bars?
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter, because get a load of this. If the cops stop you, it's legal for this. It's legal for this, for them to search you. But searching...
Illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah, get it
In
right.
my neighborhood, they go way too far, right? Because they go ahead and they just search me anyway, but that's why I keep things in my cavernous holes so no one can find them. So so get a load of this. If the cops stop you, it's illegal for this to search you. Searching you is a right that the cops have in Amsterdam. They don't have that. I don't understand what I'm saying.
Obviously. That did it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig this the most, though. But you know what's the funniest thing is that in Europe...
What?
Yeah. In Europe, it's the little differences. You know, a lot of the same shit we got here, they got there, but they're just a little different.
Examples?
Well, in Amsterdam, you can buy a beer in a movie theater, and I don't mean in a paper cup either. They'll give you a glass of beer, like in a bar, super fancy. But in Paris... you can buy a beer at McDonald's. Also, do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, hell no. They got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
What'd they call it?
A Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese? Well, what did they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac. I don't know, but maybe they call it the Le Big Mac.
La Big Mac. Well, what do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go into a Burger King. But you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
God damn.
I've seen them do it. And I don't mean like a little bit on the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Ugh, gross.
The truck of the Chevy opens up. Jules and Vincent reach inside, taking out two .45 automatics, loading and cocking them.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many up there?
3 or 4.
Count our guy?
I'm not sure.
So there should be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have fucking shotguns.
They close the trunk.
The end.
Thank God.
Royale with cheese. I don't even know what happened.
Now, continuing on, let's move past this next one here, Mike. I would like you to do this one by yourself. We're continuing on with Pulp Fiction. A little bit later. Do you see it there?
What are you looking for?
This one.
Butch's Dream. This is the role that was done by Christopher Walken in Pulp Fiction. However, I want the mother in this one. Let's see. I would like the mother to be played by Alex. We'll have George do the narrator in this. And Captain Coons will be played by Mike Rawson in a major monologue as delivered by Don Knotts, Barney Fife.
Well, I'll do my best.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Pulp Fiction, Butch's Dream, our feature presentation.
We're in the living room of a modest two-bedroom house in Alhambra, California, in the year 1972. Butch's mother, 35-ish, stands in the doorway leading into the living room. Next to her is a man dressed in the uniform of an American Air Force officer. The camera is the perspective of a 5-year-old boy.
Butch, stop watching TV a second. We got a special visitor. Now, do you remember what I told you about your daddy when I told you your daddy dies in a POW camp?
Uh-huh.
Well, this here is Captain Coons. He was in the POW camp with Daddy.
Oh.
Captain Coons steps inside the room toward the little boy and bends down on one knee to bring him even with the boy's eyeline. When Coons speaks, he speaks with a slight Texas accent.
Well, let's make that Morgantown, West Virginia. Hello, little man. Boy, I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your daddy's. We were in that Hanoi pit of hell over 5 years together. Now, hopefully, you'll never have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your daddy, well, for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. If it had been me who had not made it, Major Coolidge would have been talking right now to my son Jim. But the way it worked out is, well, I'm talking to you, Butch. I got something for you.
The captain pulls a gold wristwatch out of his pocket.
Now, this watch I got here was first purchased by your great-granddaddy. It was bought during the First World War in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's pretty far from Mayberry, but it was bought by Private Doughboy Ernie Coolidge the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great-granddaddy's war watch, made by the first company to ever make wristwatches. You see, up until then, people just carried pocket watches. Your great-granddaddy wore that watch every day he was in the war. When he had done his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off his wrist, and put it in an old coffee can. And in that can it stayed till your grandfather, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time they called it World War II. Your great-granddaddy gave it to your granddad for good luck. Now, unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Your granddad was a Marine, and he was killed with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad was facing death, and he knew it. Now, none of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving that island alive. So 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your 22-year-old grandfather asked a gunner on an Air Force transport named Wanaki, a man he had never met before in his life, to deliver this to his infant son, who he had never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. 3 days later, your grandfather was dead, as a doornail. But Wanaki kept his word. And after the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to the infant father his dad's gold watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured and put in a Vietnamese prison camp, and now he knew if the gooks ever saw that watch, it'd be confiscated. The way your daddy looked at it, the watch was your birthright. And he'd be damned if some slopeheads were going to put their greasy yellow hands on this boy's birthright. So he hid it in the one place he knew he could hide something. His ass. 5 long years, son. He wore this watch up his ass, and then he died of dysentery. You know, they get that around there. He gave me the watch, and I hid with uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass for 2 years. Then after 7 years, I was sent home to my family, and now, little man, I give this watch to you.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Now,
Got to
just
credit
a
Aunt
mo-
B for
What's that?
carrying the watch for a while, too.
I'm going to pass out some songs here. We're going to do some songs. And, oh, yeah, here you go. Let's, you get that one there. Pass that down.
Oh.
I wish I knew this.
Who has done these so far? You've done one?
Uh-huh. It was completely memorable.
Mike, you did one, yes?
Hmm?
Here we go.
I've done a song, though.
Well, let's pass this over to Jan.
One way.
Here we go. We're going to do these songs quickly, and then what we're going to do is we're going to whip these
am I
pens out, and we're going to start taking your suggestions, and we're going to build a brand new video game from your suggestions right here on the stage and bring it to life. Okay? But first, Stalker songs, starting with George. Go right ahead, George. As much as you can.
Okay, let's see. This is Beautiful, James Blunt.
My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man. But I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Yeah, she caught my eye as we walked on by. She could see from my face that I was flying high. I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. La 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 la. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought up that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth. Hillary wouldn't like it. I will never be with you. The end.
Oh, yeah. So in honor of Michael McCarroll, I'm going to do this in a Scottish accent and hopefully not get too Sean Connery with it. This is Don't You Want Me by the Human League. You were working as a waitress in a cock and tail bar when I met you. I picked you out, I shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later and you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. And don't forget, it's me who put you where you are now. And I can put you back there too. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? I had to say don't twice somehow or something. You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's much too late to find. You think you've changed your mind. You'd better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, baby? Oh, 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 oh. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, baby? Oh, 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 oh. I'll finish there.
This is Bruce Springsteen. I'm on fire. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go away and leave you all alone? Mm-hmm. I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no. I can take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edging doll, and got a 6-inch valley in the middle of my skull. At night, I wake up with my sheets soaking wet. You see, I pee sometimes. I drink a lot of water, and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire!
So Mike and I are going to split this song. So we're doing, do I say what it is? We're not doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
One Way or Another by Blondie. And I'm doing my half as a girl named Rebecca with a bilateral lisp. So.
And I'm going to do my part as Mr. Magoo.
Mr. McGee.
Said skip the rest of the movies, yeah.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get ya. One way or another, I'm gonna win ya. I'll win ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. One way or another, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna meet ya. I'll meet ya. One day, maybe next week, I'm gonna meet ya. I'm gonna meet ya. I will drive past your house and see if the lights are all down.
Is that how it goes?
It's your part now. That's Rebecca.
Oh, one way or another. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Get you. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. Oh, one way or another, I'll see you. I'm gonna meet you. By George. Oh, one day, maybe next week. Oh, I'll meet you. Yes, indeed. I tell you.
So with that, we finish with the songs, and we wish you all luck with love. Now it is time to begin, and this is difficult because people shout out suggestions. We don't always hear them all, and we don't always hear them right, but we'll take them as we can get them. We are going to need a title for our video game. Just shout something out, yeah. The atomization of Barack Obama. The atomization of Barack Obama.
2.
2.
2.
Won't be as good as the first one.
Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, I like that. The atomization of Barack Obama, Electric Boogaloo 2.
Yes.
Now, we need a hero of the story. Who is the hero of this story? Who? Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Do we have a Nicolas Cage up here, anybody?
Yeah.
I can do Nick Cage.
You can do Nick Cage?
Sure.
All right. So Nick Cage will be Alexander Brandon.
Hey. Sounds like a great idea.
Now, who is the sidekick to Nick?
Ryan Reynolds. Trash man.
Danny DeVito? Got a Danny DeVito?
I can do something that sounds like Danny DeVito.
All right.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage and Danny DeVito, the next big buddy movie here. That'll be George. Okay. I need a bad guy. What's the name of our bad? No, wait a minute. It doesn't have to be stars. You can make up a name. General what? And what did you say?
Bees in a bear suit.
Okay, so it's General Bees in a bear suit.
General. Wait a minute, I'm taking this down. Bees in a bear suit. Yeah, okay.
Who is going to play General Bees in a bear suit?
How would he sound?
I like Jan as the bad guy for the General Bees in a bear suit. Who is Jan's sidekick?
I'm afraid.
Bears in a bee.
Lieutenant Bears in a bee suit.
I have no idea what we're doing.
And
Voiced by
who
Tom
plays Lieutenant Bears in a bee suit? Mike Rawson?
I'll do my very best.
Now, I'm going to make, let's see, we got Jan, we got Mike, we got Alex, we got George. We need to get Sherry and I in there. I want Sherry to be our femme fatale, unless you want me to be the femme fatale. Sherry, yeah.
Someone out there going, dear God, let Sherry do it.
Okay.
What is the name of our femme fatale? Richard Nixon?
What is it?
The femme fatale, Richard Nixon.
Oh my God.
Tricky Dick.
Yes. Trixie Dick.
Trixie Dick, yeah. AKA Trixie Dick.
Got it.
That's fun. Hey, Trixie.
I think I saw her in a movie on the hotel TV last night. And I will be the narrator of this. So, I need a weapon, the name of a massive weapon. Wonder Bread Beast.
I've just never done it.
The Wonder Bread Atomizer.
It'll be
Pretty much same here.
okay.
Yeah.
Wish I hadn't picked any.
Wonder Bread.
Yeah, it's just low and gruff.
The Wonder Bread Atomizer. And give me a household item. A jar of bleach marmalade.
Jar of what marmalade?
Bleached.
Bleach marmalade.
Okay, I need a location.
I haven't taken notes since high school.
Canada. What? In space.
I like that.
Planet Canada.
Schwarzenegger. Have you seen that? The moment I sat down, I thought I was looking for what you can do in that. Say it. What were you saying? The moment I sat down, I thought.
Space Canada.
Oh, okay. That's, yeah. Okay.
Space Canada, eh?
Space.
Yeah, sure.
Canada.
We are in Space Canada. Give me any kind of utensil.
I just.
Slap chop. I heard the slap chop. Slap chop is that thing you dice onions with, and
Oh,
yeah.
got it. Okay. Slap chop.
And just for good measure, I'm going to throw in a melon baller.
Okay. Melon baller.
Anybody bring a melon baller with them to MAGFest? In the room. Well-mannered, sir. Well-mannered. You were like, you got to go to his room to get the good melon. Now, what the fuck does Barack Obama have to do with this?
Well, if the white bread is being atomized, then he's being atomized.
What?
I heard afro, and I heard he's in a container.
I thought I heard bathrobe, so I think at one point during this, we will see Barack Obama in a bathrobe.
Finally.
Bathrobe.
Put that in your spank bank. All right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you, for the first time anywhere, the brand new game, a sequel that no one ever asked for, the atomization of Barack Obama Electric Boogaloo 2.
Woo!
In a land far away, but just slightly north of another land far away, was Space Canada. Space Canada was ruled by a benevolent leader by the name of Nicolas Cage.
Wow, who thought that putting up, up, down, down, left, right was a good idea for this game?
His fearless sidekick, but also slightly nefarious, was little Danny DeVito.
Hey, Your okay, listen, Your Majesty, you know, the moment I sat down, I thought I was looking at my twin.
Their relationship was legendary, and yet they knew that the peace could not last. For on the horizon of Space Canada, coming from somewhere deep in the Montana woods of Space USA, a general was planning in a bear suit.
Yes. The bees inside of me. I must seek revenge.
The revenge was in... The reason for the revenge was because...
You stole my jar of bleached marmalade.
At that moment, somewhere in Space Canada, Nicolas Cage and Danny DeVito were enjoying crackers and bleach marmalade.
Oh, yeah, Danny, don't you think that bleach marmalade belongs to everybody?
I don't know. It just doesn't taste quite the same as you made it out to be.
Yeah, but we bleach so many other things. It's so refreshing to actually eat something as opposed to bleach other things that involve something that, you know, best I better stop there.
But he didn't stop there.
Speaking of which, I guess I better just remove this and just move it into the tub of bleach that I have that we used to make the marmalade so that we can use it later.
As they were making their plans, General Bees in a bear suit called in her loyal lieutenant.
Get in here.
Oh, sure, I'll get in here. Sure, you got a sidekick, Danny DeVito. You got a famous actor being a hero. Yeah, what do I got? I got a general who's Bees in a bear suit. Tiny's back there saying, yeah, he's right. Well, all you got is Rickles, okay? I'm several bears. That's all I am, is several bears. And I'm in a tiny little bee suit. You happy now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, good, I'm fine. I'm happy for you.
Yes. Did you take your Ativan?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm surrounded by bleach jelly or something.
They decided to go and pull out a weapon.
Hey, you know what I got?
Yes.
I got a melon baller for you. Here, take it and go ball some melons.
Yes. But I was thinking of using the Wonder Bread Atomizer.
Sure, if you want to atomize Wonder Bread. Of course, you could atomize Barack Obama if you could get to him. Yeah, some leader you are, some bad guy you are. Bees in a bear suit.
Thanks, Obama.
He's a honey of a guy, okay? I'm telling you, he's a great guy. Yes. I asked my wife the other night. She says, yeah, he's great. Sure.
They decided to travel to Space Canada in...
What are we... Do we have a ship?
Oh, a script. She wants a script now.
In a honeycomb.
Wait, do we have a ship?
You can make one up.
Oh, we make it up.
It's a video game. They're choosing.
I don't know.
What happens now? You tell us. What happens now?
In an Oscar.
I like that.
An Oscar Mayer weenie mobile.
They started it up and got that wiener a-rolling. At that moment,
Hey, DeVito. Hey,
by the way, she's available to leave that as voice messages for anyone later today. At that moment, in Space Canada, unaware of the danger, Nicolas Cage and Danny DeVito received a visit.
Hey, what's that? I thought it was always sunny here, right, Danny?
I'll get the door I can't see after eating that bleach marmalade.
Well, I wonder who it is. I'm almost sounding like Owen Wilson at this point. Ka-chow!
At that moment, the door slammed open.
Hi, I'm Tricky Dix. I'm responding to your call to 1-800-melon-ball-her.
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about that, but Tricky Dix. Oh.
Yeah, I understand Barack Obama's somewhere in a bathrobe. Go get him. Now.
Well, we saved his ass last time. Danny, do you know where he might be?
I think he took a taxi.
Well,
Hey, that was a good one,
I'll
pal.
consult my forehead and get back to you.
Hey, Trixie, you looking for a date later? Huh?
If we don't get this started,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. If we don't get this started, we're going to have to use the slap chop. And I mean slap.
All right, come on
chop.
in. I guess it's okay.
They looked at each other across the room. Nicholas, Trixie Dick. Their eyes met and sparks ignited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could say yeah all day, but I don't know about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out now, so go. Go. It's
Oh,
your
all
turn.
right.
What's happening? I can't see anything.
Let me wipe the marmalade off your face with my forehead. It has 101 uses.
As Nicholas was wiping off the face and the forehead of Danny DeVito to the adoring eyes of Trixie Dick, suddenly, a very menacing Wienermobile pulled up in front of the building.
Yes. Trixie Dix, do you wish you had my Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Only if it has that marmalade all over it.
Yes, it's bleached just the way you like it.
Suddenly, Trixie was drawn away by a much larger wiener than Nicholas.
It's a wonder you didn't go for me for the first time.
I thought he was talking about Barack Obama.
Nicholas didn't know what to do. He had just fallen in love, and now she was going to leave him for General Bees in a bear suit, his ultimate enemy, driving in a giant Wienermobile.
I can't believe this. It can't be true. Oh my God, I'm devastated. Somehow I've got to figure out how Barack Obama in a jar of some sort can help us and the marmalade. And I just had an idea. All your bays belong to us.
Nick, you gotta calm down. Your head's starting to smoke.
It's the sweat off my forehead. It can't take so much space.
At that moment, randomly walking through was Barack Obama in a bathrobe.
Well, look.
Good to see you. How you been? I'm gonna go take a bath. Trixie,
Yeah. Yeah.
don't tell
Yeah.
Michelle. I've got to go. Hold my robe.
Hey, Barry, you need a melon baller?
Barack, naked or not, you've come back. We've been waiting for you.
I'm suddenly glad I'm still blind.
And as you can see, as I'm standing here, I don't look anything like something you'd see in Mario Kart.
What?
I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's awesome. Anything you say is awesome.
Toadstools. Toadstool.
Suddenly, Bees in a bear suit whipped out the Wonder Bread atomizer in a jealous rage.
Take your dinner, you dopey bitch.
Right here with you, General. Right here with you.
The atomizer aimed at Obama bounced off his impenetrable sheen
Of course.
and hit Danny DeVito instead.
I'm starting to feel weird. Hello? Has anybody seen my cab? I don't know where I am. Hey, aren't you Barack Obama?
I'm very naked.
Oh, man, I'm feeling a little dazed. I'm going to go sit down in a corner. Why can't I see?
I don't know, but you also sound like Harry Carey.
At that moment, Barack Obama took the melon baller and excused himself. Without the melon baller, they had to fall back on another weapon.
Oh, yes. The bees inside my bear suit.
The bear suit opened. The bees began to swarm.
There's so many bees in that basket.
Lieutenant Bears in a bee suit had a fucking enough.
Oh, sure, they got bears. They got bee suits. They got real bee suits, the little ones, you know. Oh, yeah, I've had enough. I'll tell you what, I'm out of here. Give me my melon baller.
But he could not find Barack Obama anywhere.
Hey, where are you? Come here.
The bees began to sting everyone.
Ow, ow.
Try to
Ow, ow.
I'm starting to get that feeling like when I came back from Amsterdam.
But it mostly just stung their lips, which swelled up to attractive proportions.
Bubba, bubba, yeah.
1-800-ASK-FOR-ASS. Oh.
They all looked at each other. Their swollen, bee-stung lips made them all very attractive to one another.
I'll tell you this, love is the greatest thing that God ever gave the earth, and I mean that sincerely.
But since Lieutenant Bears in a bee suit had already forsaken them, they told him to fuck off.
Too bad, Tiny.
Fuck off.
Well, Trixie told him to fuck off. Everyone else just sort of stood there with their lips swollen shut.
Oh, man. You know, this reminds me of the time that I went to this furry convention. I was a little confused, to say the least. And now I've been seeing them in the halls. I don't know if it's real or what. Is there people here dressed like bears?
I don't know about you, but I picture that every night. I mean, brr.
They turned and looked adoringly over towards Bees in a Bear Suit and Trixie Dick, but realized the door to the Wienermobile was shutting.
Bye, fuckers.
Trixie Dick, no!
Off they drove into the night, gone, leaving Nicolas Cage and Danny DeVito suddenly transformed into Reverend Jim, all alone.
I got a bowl here.
Guess I'm just sitting here left raising Arizona.
Oh.
Well, I guess
And
that
on
gives
that
you a
terrible
hockey
pun,
puck.
they said, the end.
We're all hockey pucks.
Praise God.
That hurt my head.
Yeah.
So, how many people would buy that game?
One voice comes up.
How many
Only for a
people would
gift for
download it
Grandma.
for free on their phone? How many
amount.
people are going to go out tonight and buy a Bees in a Bear suit? Yeah.
How many of you are going to try to stuff a bear, even one, in a bee suit?
A Danny DeVito shrine sounds great. Now, we're going to do one last card apiece. Do. All right, everybody. Let's start down there with you, Mike.
Uh-oh. Well, okay, this one came up, and
got passed down to me. Targeted for me. Made me nervous. Says Gob, I hate as Gob.
I hate Moriarty and his stupid beard.
Thanks, Gob. Get out of here. Go beat yourself, lad.
This is a nod back to the Wienermobile.
Oscar Mayer has a way with VOLOGNA.
Little pitchy. So, are there any actors in the audience? Acting like you like us. Has anybody been to Central Casting? Anyone that's been to Central Casting will know there's a casting director there named Dagmar.
Yes.
Just to let you know, this is being recorded.
That's fine. She would be fine with this.
Careful
So this
what
is
you
Dagmar
say.
saying, she's this German lady, very nice for the camera, very nice. I went to MAGFest and all I got was this stupid fucking badge. Let me do that again. I went to MAGFest and all I got was this stupid fucking badge.
This one was sent directly to me. Stop right there, criminal scum. You stole my sweet roll.
I figure that Ian McKellen has Gandalf is as good as any. Bippity boppity Despacito.
This one was also directed to me. Going back to, again, Majesty and Sean Connery.
Your Majesty, the local whorehouse offers new services.
Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful time here today. I know we did. We're going to go down the line starting with George. What other panels are you going to be on, and where can people find you the rest of the day and tomorrow?
I'll be at MAGFest Versus tonight, the celebrity edition, and there'll be a few surprises that weren't there last night. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be part of the voice acting panel.
Yeah, video game voice acting workshop tomorrow at 12 noon, where you're going to get a chance to actually work with video game scripts. You will get instruction from people who have done it. You'll get instruction from voice teachers, and we will try to tell you everything we can about the business and to draw better performances out of you.
Cool. All my stuff is done for MAGFest, but what I am going to be seeing at 10:30 this very evening is Frank Klepacki and the Tiberian Sons. I highly encourage everybody to check that out. This is a guy that I've been listening to for 20 years, and it's material that he's playing for the pretty much, I believe, first time in 20 years. So y'all gonna want to see it.
Nice.
I just want to make it quick. Hey, guys, I just want to say you've been really super nice, and everybody I've met has been really nice, and I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great feeling welcomed and getting to work with all these guys who are veterans here, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you.
I'd say George was a rather fun addition to the group, wouldn't you?
Indeed.
Well, you'll get to see him more tomorrow at the video game voiceover workshop, and that'll be great. I'm going to be wandering around through most of the rest of the night, taking little throat lozenges. And, yeah, I will get some sleep. I had about an hour and a half last night, which is all a growing boy needs. This has been a great time. Sherry, where are you heading to from here?
Drive through McDonald's, probably.
It's good.
Jan?
Yeah, I'm doing the workshop with you guys tomorrow.
Workshop? Yes.
Like, other than that, I'm just going to be hanging out near like some sort of wood paneling instead of like at a panel.
Oh.
Well, tell us, where's your husband?
My husband's right there, right behind my dad.
Raise
That's
that
my
That's
hand.
Dad.
That's my dad, and that's my mom. That's my cousin Will behind my mom. We got the whole family.
To the entire family, may I just say, we are terribly sorry. We forced your daughter to say all of the words you heard here today. It's my fault. My fault. I take that on.
She's like used to it.
I will continue to lurk and make a nuisance of myself. Sometime between today and tomorrow, I'm going to step in for Odin in Asgard, and that'll be fun. But until then, I'll just annoy people and hang out and sing a song or two, and that's it.
Speaking of singing a song, I would love it if we could go out right here with you whipping out that ukulele and playing the peppiest, happiest song that everybody can clap to with us to end VOICE-A-PALOOZA 2019.
Do you have a specific request or just about anything?
Just something happy, peppy, jumpy.
Well, all my stuff is happy and peppy and jumpy, except all my stuff has a sappy intro.
Mike,
So
Mike,
I'll do that.
make it short, Mike.
I'll make it real short. Very good. This is a letter to Santa by Big Bill Brody. Dear Santa Claus, how you doing? This is Billy. Remember me? Oh, I know. It's been a long, long time. Well, I grew up. I'm 63. I never stopped believing in you, but I kind of outgrew all the toys. And I know you read every letter you get from all ages of girls and boys. So Santa, I don't need no games this year, and I no longer ride a bike. But maybe if you could see your way clear, there is one thing I really would like. Slow it down now, get ready for the emotional. Oh, I want a hooker for Christmas. That's the only present that I want. A real pretty tall girl, a real city call girl, and not some ordinary contemporary harlot. I see her wearing Christmas stockings, wrapped up in a big red bow. Oh, I want a hooker for Christmas, Santa, so give me a ho, ho, ho. Everybody now, I want a hooker for Christmas. That's the only present that I want. A real pretty tall girl, a real city call girl, and not some ordinary contemporary harlot. I see her wearing Christmas stockings, wrapped up in a big red bow. Oh, I want a hooker for Christmas, Santa. So give me the ho, 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 ho. It's taken me a long time to be this disgusting. Thank you very much.
This has been VOICE-A-PALOOZA. We'll see you next year.